Hello everyone, this is Nuclear and I'm going to cast a game I picked from the internet. It's going to be against Calixtus and Sterling. Calixtus is the blue Zerg spawning in the right in the bottom right part of the Tal'darim altar map, and Sterling is the red Terran in the bottom left position. This is a cast. This is a replay found on the internet on drop.sc. It's a very good replay map. Replay website where you can download the replays, you can upload them, and we got some cool stats. Then they are saved, I think, forever if you have an account, and yeah, you should definitely try it. So drop.sc. Sterling is going to make a block. The Zerg Calixtus does a normal build. He doesn't go for a 6th or something like that. I think some Korean top level Zergs now, obviously, because a lot of people say that at the highest level the game is actually more mental than actually playing, at least in the early game. Some top Koreans do, for example, 6 pulls on this map because it's very easy to actually lose if you do a 6 pull, but so they just scout very early, see where their opponents are, and usually the opponents this happens of course a lot against Protoss, because the Protoss will go for Nexus first, for example, and the 6 pull just wins against the Nexus first. It's just a meta game. Obviously the safer build is to go for the fast expand. He's going to scout with the Overlord in the northern position, and then he's going with the drone here. He's trying to deny the barracks, but it won't happen. He sees no gas, obviously. This is an indicator of possible 2 racks or of a fast expansion, like 1 rack fast expand. The Zerg went for 15 hatch, I think. Yep, it was 15 hatch, then followed by a 15 pull. Now the Zerg is at 7 display. Should make an Overlord. I think it's an Overlord, right? The Terran scouts right now for the first time. Yep, he doesn't even know where his opponent is, and he went for, obviously, as I said, a very fast expand, and the Zerg to not lose a drone because it was attacked by his marine, and there was no way he could escape. He just took the extractor. This is a very nice thing, because if you can cancel and perhaps escape this time, especially because Sterling does no more than, I don't know why. He should make more. I think this is either a mistake or he has something planned very specifically. I think he, because of the fast expand, he actually put the second supply depot very late, and he wanted to continue SCV production, so that's why he cut the marine production, perhaps, I don't know. Now the SCV is going to scout. The Zerg made only 2 Zerglings, and the Queens should pop out very soon. The Terran is going for 3 racks. The extractor finished. Does Zerg? No, he doesn't see this. He's like, oh, good game, good luck. Where are my manners? Obviously, because nobody actually spoke in the game. Nope, nobody spoke. And his opponent is like, good luck, the 5 minutes mark. That's very standard. The Terran actually does a very good thing of scouting, because one of the things that people should that sometimes happen, obviously, is that your opponent goes for a for a hidden expansion. It's called a ninja expansion, and of course it's a bad thing to do this against Zerg. I think I saw in a GSL match, or I don't remember, Terran just put the command center in the backside of the minerals, and the Zerg scouted it only at the 20 minutes mark, and obviously the Zerg was like, where the hell does this Terran get so many units? I mean, he knew he doesn't have the turret because he was having an Overlord here, and all his Overlords and his mutas, because I remember he went mutas, just went on this direction. They never saw that it's expansion. It's actually an expansion behind the minerals. And he's going for a gas. He still has 3 racks. He's going for a factory and the tech lab. Yep, tech lab is getting his 2nd and 3rd gas. And let's see the income tab. The Zergis are already 10 drones ahead. But well, I'm not sure if that's very standard, because I think he lost some SCV production. I won base there, obviously, as I said. Sometimes you can do a ninja expansion right here, and it can work out for you. Sometimes you'll do it in the base. I think the nowadays build is like, as you can see, he's not making units to make a fast third, or he was just not making units because I think this is his first game or something, because he's not playing extremely well. He's missing timings, he's missing production, and you can see he doesn't have a wall, but he made supply in his base. That was not very good. Obviously you always need to have wall. The Zerg has a pretty good creep spread, and his larva injects, well, he missed about 1 in total at the 7 minute mark. That's about, I don't know, 5 energy per inject. So but okay, that's not very bad. The better you do it early game, the better for you, because you need very fast drones. And you can see he stopped making drone production for some reason. I mean, he was at 41. Okay, and as I said, I'm sorry, I'm not Sir Ramos today. He made an expansion here after he actually told him, hey, I want base there, and the Zerg is like, nope. And then he just went back with even the same SCV that took 5 hits. He made a little wall, but I think the Terran should wall off, because you never know when an all-in comes. Just see a horde of I don't know, 70 Zerglings, and he's got 30 drones and 70 Zerglings, and he just rolls and kills you. He doesn't even have wall here, so yeah, I think if an all-in came, he would have been dead. The steam is not ready, the +1 is not ready. Actually, I kind of like this creep spread. Obviously it's very bad to take the high ground, but besides that, it's okay. He actually has vision. He can go to the high ground, has vision of the tower. He's trying to scout. This little pack of Zerglings has baning speed. Actually he only has just banings, got layer, +1 is almost finished, but he didn't start the centrifugal hooks. He saw the push coming. This is the so-called the pole push, I'd say. He just go in a very good position, and with the first 2 medivacs and the steam pack, and kill Zerglings, and if you feel your units are dying, you just pick them up. And he's even going to drop them behind the minerals. Actually he drops 1 in front of the mineral, and actually 1 on the bottom edge, and the other one the top of the ramp. And that's a very nice thing. Meanwhile he's making tanks. Actually he's doing just this, the siege tech. He didn't make any tank. Okay, this is something I've encountered with. The tank cannot live. It's a map particularity. You need to be very careful. And let's see the damage. The Zerg obviously lost more, and he was forced to make units, so that means he's got very few drones. So he killed this, and he's taking this. Did the Zerg scout? Yep, the Zerg actually scouted this. So the expansion was denied. Well, he lifted up at only after 6 hits. That's very cool. I think the Terran should work towards taking this 3rd base. Let's see the unit counting tab. He's got 25 marines, 2 siege tanks against 53 Zerglings and nothing. The drone count is quite low for the Zerg. Obviously he should have had more. This army here is very vulnerable. If the Zerg had an overlord here, usually you need to have an overlord here to see the push is coming and so on. He would have seen this and could have crushed it with this huge army. Okay, and the reason that army is so small is because of this drop, which is going to be denied very easy. But he still lost some units, and he scouted a spare. He did, of course, unless he didn't. But what else could it be, right? He didn't take this turbo. He has no money. He's actually dropping, so I don't blame him. He didn't kill the queen. He should have targeted. I mean, 2 HP. Seriously, I usually just target the queens, because obviously less larva means less units, less production, so on. If I can, I actually prioritize killing queens over drones, if I can. He's making the expansion here. That's a bad move, to be honest. It's very unsafe. Just, for example, 5 Zerglings can cancel it and just then get behind. The Zerg has absolutely no vision. I don't like this. I think the Zerg should have had like more vision. He's continuing with the drops. Let's see, he's killed 8 workers, but now the mutas are out. Per total, I think yep, the Zerg lost more. He doesn't have the centrifugal hooks, and he just started right now. He's got map control. It's funny when the Terran has map control against Zerg. It's so rare. He doesn't have a lot of medivacs. He's got just this one, which is almost dead, and all his units are. Don't forget baining speed. Exactly, baining speed are coming right now. Is coming. I'm sorry. Okay, so now obviously, as I told you, as the game progresses, it's just very hard to keep the inject perfectly. He doesn't even have a queen here, does he? Nope, he does not. He's got borrowed banings. that just gave it up, I think. Nope, Sterling has no idea about those, but he's going to scout. He should scout exactly because he saw that. It's actually very smart thing that Zergs should incorporate everything, but not with 4. 2 is enough, and this is he should have killed those. Those 4 SCVs here were dead meat. I'm not sure he didn't. He should have just targeted them. Of course, I think the AI of the game prioritized the bunker over them. He tried again. Do not try the game in the same tactic twice. No, don't do that. What he should have done was put them here, not in the same place. It never works. He's got some here, but when do you attack here? Okay, Sterling, don't don't say I'm going to go this direction. Because obviously this tower just sees everything. What I didn't see from Sterling is the no drop. I think he should have taken like 1 medivac and you know, fly it around the map and drop here. Very late siege. You know how they say you need to siege when you go on creep. That's what he should have done. But obviously the Zerg didn't have a lot of units, and this +2/+1 timing I think will actually work. The problem is that mutas are you know, they used to be very good because the Terrans were not doing this stupid, let's say. For that time it was stupid to push at like 160 supply. You waited for 200, and at that moment usually the Zerg had like 20-25 mutas, which was harassing with your base. You was killing your units and so on. I close the sound. As you can see, this is what mutas are good for. They can snipe tanks in this marine tank composition, and I think the Zerg defending this, but the problem is that theoretically the Terran should have had more, and he's going to drop. I don't like this. I think he should have dropped while attacking. Do not drop. Nope, bad pick right there. Obviously Sterling has to work on a couple of things, like no, don't put the siege tank to randomly go over the map. Yeah, pick him up. Alright, good. Let's see, at the moment the Zerg has 69 Zerglings and 9 Banelings. The Terran has 50 Marines, 50 plus 2 Marines. What happened with that 2 drops? They went here. Don't do this, because obviously if you're going to spread your units, don't spread them so thin. You actually okay, this expansion went down. Well, the Zerg is in chaos mode right now, and I think this is his mindset. You know, I set the Zerg in chaos mode. That means I killed his base, I forced a lot of units, he has a bad economy, doesn't have tech. I can do 2 double drops, 1 here and 1 here, because he won't have a lot of units. That means he can defend 2 massive drops at the same time, right? And even, okay, this banning, please, these bannings, please hit. When you drop, you should put your units behind the minerals, always. Okay, that was lucky. I think Terrans should not rely on scans against borrowed banelings. They should make ravens. I know ravens are expensive and you need medivacs, but actually it's worth it on the long term, because the banelings can actually deflect the muta attacks with the point defense drone. The ravens can detect the creep, so you don't need to scan every time. So please, okay, he lost this army. It's not this siege. That's good. That this was a bad scheme right here. and second steam. Actually he didn't second steam, that was great. And he does another drop here. Let's see the workers kill. He killed 30 workers, he killed this expansion. As I told you, when you drop here. The Zerg should have targeted this medivac when you had occasion. Now the Terran is just going to be annoying because the Zerg, as I told you, is in chaos mode and doesn't have a lot of units because he lost all these bases, all this tech, and now the Terran is just dropping everywhere. And he also has some army. Let's see how many barracks he's got. So you can see he's got 7. Okay, but he's got only 1 factory. As you can see, you need more factories because you will queue by reflex. He doesn't make medivacs. And let's see, he's got 5 medivacs, but let's see, 1 is here and another 2, of course 1 right now is here, so that means he's got only 2 medivacs in action, and actually those 2 just decided they don't want to fight anymore. I don't want to fight on this planet anymore. Run, please run. He's not... well, he should have saved that. Perhaps he could have like harassed here, killed drones, because there were no drones here, they were just getting transferred. And as I told you, if he had a Raven, he could have killed this. He's now just trading units efficiently because he knows he's very far ahead because of all these drops and pushes. He killed so many expansions, so many drones, and now he's fine to do this drops where he's going to even badly trade, but he has too many units. I'm glad that the Terran wow, that was bad. There were like 15 banelings there and just 4 survived. Well, you can't go on high ground with banelings like that. You should have pulled back and wait. And now Sterling is with this +3/+2 marines is just going to rip. Let's see the Zerglings, how much is they've got +2, but +2/+2. Okay, +2/+2 is good, but when your opponent is +3/+3, the +2 actually is +3/+2, but the +2/+2 is just going to melt. And now he's got another army. As you can see, he's scanned again. He's afraid of banelings. I think banelings should have been good right here, right now. Obviously, you should transition. Sometimes you should put them here, sometimes you should put them here. And karma, GG. I think he actually I don't know why he said that. Perhaps because he didn't do good luck at the beginning of the game, or but okay. Nonetheless, the game was very good. Obviously, it's a high. Both are on the European Grandmaster ladder, and they're very good. I see the APM. The Zerg was ahead, but that doesn't mean the Terran didn't do good because you can see he multitasked quite well. Of course, there are a lot of things to improve, like splitting the marines better. I think he lost a lot of marines at one engagement. Making more medivacs, more factories, and so on. Actually, he has 2 factories. Letting your tanks exit and so on. Yep, the second factory is here, and he never actually took the 4th base at the 24th minute. If it was the better Zerg, he may have a chance, and the fact that he didn't take 4th faster and he tried to hide it and so on could have costed him the game. But the Terran always floats a lot of gas, so don't think that Sterling is bad. Oh my god. I think this drop could have made more chaos here than here, because here, well, I think they can attack this extractor, but you don't need both medivacs. And another thing that I started to do when I play is that I repair my medivacs if they're damaged. As you can see, those 2 were very bad damaged. Just send them here and take like, I don't know, 8 SCVs and just repair them and then send them back to mining. Okay, so thank you for watching, and I'm going to cast another game after this. Goodbye.